and the arrogance of some people. So I got fuel. Most of the big fuel companies like Love's, Flying J, ATA, they have rewards programs for truck drivers. And lately, at Flying J, I've been having trouble when I scan my card at the pump. It's not registering at the register like I scanned it, so I'm not getting my shower points and points. We get so many cents built up per gallon, and we get a free shower every 50 gallons. Showers are $14 at these places now. Rough spot. Anyway, I went in there and he gave me the receipt and it didn't have that stuff on it. It's like, yeah, it's been happening. I need you to load my points up on the card. He's like, there's nothing you can do about that. I was like, yes, there is. I've done it 1,000 times. Like, for some reason, when I scan my card at the pump, a lot of times it's not putting points on the thing, and I have to have a person at the desk do it. He's like, I can't do that. And he started listing off a bunch of like numbers, like it meant anything. I was like, dude, just load my points up on the card. I've done it 1,000 times. If you can't, he's like, I can't do that. It's like, we can't do that, he said. I was like, well, you can't, but Flying J can. Pilot Flying J can. If you got a manager here, I'm sure they can do it. And he like tried to argue with me, didn't want to do it. And he was like, well, I guess next time you need to come in and scan your card. It's like, so your solution to my problem, instead of just loading up the points on my card like I've done hundreds of times, is to, every time I get fuel, come into the fuel station, pay for my fuel with the card, and then go fuel, and then come back for a receipt. He's like, yeah, I mean, unless you have another, solution. I was like, yes, the solution is put the points on my rewards card so I can get out of here. And he called the manager up, and she showed him how to do it. It's like, I wasn't trying to be an ass, but you understand how much showers cost truck drivers? It's like, if we want to get 2 or 3 showers a week, you're talking $45, $50 if you're lucky. Or you use your shower points where it's free. Anyway, I just don't understand why people are like that. Like, I'm telling you, dude, I've done this 100 times. You're wrong. Just because you don't know how to do something doesn't mean it can't be done. But he was just convinced that he didn't know how to do it, must mean it can't do it. Walk up here and get this phone number. The directions I had coming in this place said to just place my bills in this box. There's no other instructions, but I'm 20 minutes past my appointment time and I haven't gotten a doctor yet. I thought I'd better come up and call this number and make sure I didn't miss something. It's a good thing I called. I didn't realize there was anything out there. I was like, well, they didn't tell me to call in or anything. And I was waiting on a phone call, but I figured I better not wait too much past my appointment here because I got other places to be. We're cutting it close here. I need to be out of here by 8:30 at the latest. It gives me an hour. Shouldn't take long to get me unloaded. Can't be, but 1 or 2 pallets because I only have 3 pallets left and I have another stop. I need to check the bills to see how much. I guess I can look at the final stop here. Yeah, they only get 1 pallet here because there's 3 in there, and the next place gets 2. So they only get 1 pallet. Hopefully it won't take too long. We'll let this other driver know what I did to get a door so he's not sitting wasting his time too. Are they calling you? Okay. I guess me letting her know got her to go get the bills, so they're calling him already. Well, it is 8:13. Still waiting on him to release the dock. He brought me the bills. I'm almost 3 hours from Romulus because it's almost Detroit. It's gonna be like 11:45 before I get there. Appointment was at 10:30. I don't know why they scheduled these things so close. My appointment here was 7. My appointment there was 10:30. That means I would have had to got in here and empty in like 10 minutes. Why did they schedule it that way? I don't know. Empty. No. No. Guy. That's the light for 489. This is my light. Fucking guy wants to argue with me. He's trying to tell me that that light is mine. No, that's the light for 49. This light is mine, but he's telling me I'm good to pull out, so. Whatever. Not my problem. is closer places to park, but I always try to force myself to get some extra steps in. I do a lot of sitting down, so you know, there's a nice easy spot to back in here, and might as well walk. Now, they used to have a bunch of no overnight parking signs. Now, just says no dumping. I'm not gonna ask if I can park overnight. But what I might do is, if I'm here long enough, and can't see you on the screen. There you are. What I might do is when I'm done, if I've been here long enough that I can't go any further, swing around here and try to back in and see if nobody messes with me. I'll be out of here by tomorrow before they start getting busy again. Actually, I don't even know if they have any. Tomorrow's Sunday, so they may not be busy at all tomorrow. But my philosophy on parking is that there's no stated signs saying that I can't do it, and if they didn't give me specific orders not to, then I will just try to park. And if they don't like it, then they can tell me to leave. I am going to do something here, though. I'm actually going to make this part of my YouTube thing. I have a little bit of an issue with truck drivers leaving crap in staging areas and stuff, getting this all kicked off their property. So, please come. I actually might keep that. Instead of I mean, look, it's right next to a trash can. I don't know if he's leaving it there and maybe somebody wants it, but these will come. Come, buddy. Come on. Oh, I missed that. Probably the same douchebag. I'm actually, next time I'm home, I'm gonna get a bunch of those like 50-gallon like big black trash bags. And anytime I'm at a shipper or receiver that allows parking, I'm gonna go fill up one of those bags with garbage, or as many as I can with the time that I can have. Oop, where's my truck? Just try to keep us from getting banned from everywhere. You know, if they see that some of us aren't total garbage and don't just destroy everything, maybe they'll stop kicking us off their lots. Maybe. Can't hurt to try. Maybe some other drivers will see me doing it and, you know, step up too. What up? I've thought about doing that for years and I've just been too lazy to. But some of these places are getting really bad, and it sucks to get that a few of us cause all of us to lose out, you know. There's a couple, you know, it's probably 1% of truck drivers are filthy and leave crap laying everywhere. And the rest of us are pretty courteous. Try not to cause any problems. But it's the 1% that are screwing everybody else. And I hate to see it happen, and if I can clean up a little of the mess, you know, it's not hurting me to do it. you know, if they have a dumpster or trash can, I'll just put it in the receptacles. If not, I'll take it at least 1 or 2 bags of trash with me. And next time I find a dumpster, you know, oh, they're calling me. Sweet. That dude talked, not to make fun of him or anything, but he talked just like Bubba from Forrest Gump. He had that same underbite kind of speech impediment. He sounded just like Bubba. I kind of want to ask him to say shrimp gumbo, shrimp and potatoes, but I don't want to. I'm not trying to make fun of the guy. I just thought that was funny. A little bit funny. Kind of sounded like Bubba. Take too long to get me unloaded. 2 hours or so, which is still a long time for 2 pallets, but you know, it could be worse. This guy was here when I got here. He's still sitting there. Anyway, I'm gonna look up on the app here, see where the next truck stop is between here and Pawpaw. Try to head that way, find somewhere to park.
I have 4 hours here. 4. Yeah. I have 4 hours and a half here. From 9. I'm here from 9. Okay, tell me before Michael.
$238.
238.
Or is it $239?
Or 239?
Yeah.
You're Roger?
Yes.
Copy that. Let's go.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. Little man's angry. I get it. None of us like to sit and wait on stuff, but about these Prime trucks, man. So I just want to show you. This is how I'm parked. See, you got your line, you got your trailer. See, you got lines. You come up here to the front, you got the same thing here. I could even pull forward some if I wanted to. And then you got this guy with the old Prime truck. Here's his line. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 paces past it. Look how far he is past the parking lot, which wouldn't be a big deal except for those are parking spaces too. So if at some point I want to get out of here today and there happens to be a bus parked in the bus parking that's going to be there for a while and I need to roll, I'm going to have to go knock on his door and wake him up to have him back into his parking space because he's sticking out there 10-15 feet. How long does it take for you, when you get into a parking space, kind of look around in your surroundings, make sure you're straight in it, make sure you're not sticking out too far? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand why some of these guys just don't think. Seems like these Amazon trailers, the drivers they hire just leave their brains behind when they pick up these loaded trailers.